Since I'm doing an update on my two 64-quart Bodega freezers, coolers, dual freezer coolers. They both have two dual compartments and they hold a lot of food. I'm still shocked how much meat I can hold in those things. And I'm running them all by solar. They're 12 volt. I'm running them all by my solar generators, and they've worked out great in the last 4 months. So what I'm doing is, as you can probably see, I'm preparing some oxtails. And when I look at these oxtails, I think about my ancestors. Oxtails go back to the history of slavery. And when the ancestors, the slaves, got the leftover parts of the cow and the pig, and oxtails come from cows. So they would get the cow tail and cut the cow tail up, the oxtail, into these large chunks of delicious meat. And what I'm doing is I'm seasoning these oxtails because I like oxtails, but I don't eat a whole lot of red meat like I used to. I cut way back. So these oxtails will last me a long time, and I have 2 trays of these. But I did run out of teriyaki sauce, so I got to go back and get teriyaki sauce tomorrow. But that's okay, because I marinate my oxtails for at least 2 days. I use garlic. I use different kind of peppers that I grow in my own garden that I dehydrated, and I'm running out. So I'm looking forward to growing a lot more different varieties of peppers in my new larger aquaponics system in the next 3 to 4 months once I get those all set up outside, as I talked about in my other video. So when I look at these oxtails, it reminds me of the history of my ancestors. And I'm going to pour this teriyaki on there. I like teriyaki on my meats. I like to marinate my meat for 2 days or longer, because I like to get that flavor in there. I have all different types of spices in this meat. I'm just going to let that marinate. I got to go get some more teriyaki tomorrow. Let this marinate for 2 days. And then I'll put these oxtails in smaller bags. I'll break it all up, and they'll go into the one of the 64-quart dual cooler freezers. And then when I want oxtail soup, when I want oxtail and collard greens or turnip greens, oxtail with cabbage, I can have that. I'll eat one of these at a time, 1 or 2 of these at a time. They're quite large, so this will last me a long time. So this is how I prepare my oxtail. Just a quick little video. All the little spices with my teriyaki. I let it marinate for 2 days, and then I refreeze it. Get all that flavor just stored inside that meat. The flavor with the spices is so good. You can prepare oxtails in so many ways. This is Virginia Life Wayne. Grow some food, prep some food, prepare for a grid down, like I have with my Bodega freezers. If the grid goes down, I'm not worried about them. They all run on solar. All my food, all my frozen food will stay fresh. All my meats and all that. Until next time.